most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Well, it's been warm and dry, warm and dry, warm and dry. We've had like broken records here over the last couple of months, and it's been a little bit boring. Well, that is going to change in a heartbeat here tonight, and we've got a lot to talk about. We start in Lebanon this morning. Thanks for joining us here early on a Wednesday, 50 degrees. It's a mild start. Dew points are in the 40s. It's cloudy, and the atmosphere getting primed up for some potentially heavy rain tonight, which is not a bad thing. It'll certainly help with the drought. May not cure it all, but it will help. 52 in Fawn Grove this morning as we check out some of our WeatherNet temperatures. 50 in Hummelstown, and we've got upper 40s at the Country Club of York, and Murph Radio in Lewistown is at 48 degrees this morning as well. Big cities around 50. Chambersburg now, big city, but 45 degrees. And the bigger cities like Philly, Baltimore, and D.C. all in the low to mid 50s, so a little bit warmer. But I would say 50 degrees on average. That's about where we're sitting this morning. Now, clouds trying to clear, but there's a lot of low-level clouds not being picked up here on the satellite. I think we could still see some peaks of sun today, but I think it's going to be tough to do. I think today will be cloudy as we await the approach of our next front. You know, we had a couple of showers and sprinkles last night. Didn't amount to much, less than 1/10 of an inch, but we did get measurable rain at the airport. 0.07 of an inch. We almost hit 60 yesterday. It was a mild day, certainly above the average of 52. And today will be mild again as we look at Shippensburg here, and a bit foggy out in spots this morning. Temperatures will once again climb into the low 60s, but this is our last mild day. Could be our last mild day of the year. We are moving into late November after all. So here comes the warm front. It's draped over top of us this morning. More clouds are going to be flowing in here from the south. Yes, we could see a few peaks of sunshine, and then here comes the cold front. This is going to start to increase its intensity as it moves toward us here tonight. So not during the day. Today will be mild and cloudy but dry. But tonight, rain, wind. I would not rule out a rumble of thunder. And then behind this, as we get some chilly air to mix in, could we see some snow on Friday? Maybe some steady snow. Tell you what, it's likely. We'll get into that in just a bit. This does show peaks of sun. We'll see if that can materialize. I still think it's going to be rather cloudy through most of the day. And then this evening, anytime after 6, 7 o'clock, we're going to start to see this heavy rain develop. And we're talking about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain overnight. It would not surprise me. You can see here on PrecisionCast, this is going to be an intense line. I could see it becoming convective. You might hear some thunder overnight. You're certainly going to hear the gusty winds. This will continue into the wee hours of Thursday morning, tomorrow morning, and then it lifts out of here. Tomorrow's going to be a mostly cloudy day as this low pivots back toward us, and it's going to sit and spin, as we mentioned, through Saturday. But watch what happens here Thursday night into Friday. So there could still be a lingering shower tomorrow. Watch this little energy lobe that wants to head back toward us here on Friday. Look at Friday morning. This shows some steady snow throughout the day on Friday, okay, mixing with some rain. Now, I think it's going to be wet snow. I still think we're going to be warm at the surface. Accumulations for most of us are going to be tough. We're going to come back to that. I'm worried about the rain tonight, about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch. This would be good news. That's healthy rain. That's great stuff. Now, it is going to get windy, too, and we're talking about gusty winds over 30 miles an hour. Here's 10 o'clock tonight. The winds are going to stay healthy through the day on Thursday. Look at Thursday. It's going to be blustery here, winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour, and Friday looks windy, wet, and it could be snowy here on Friday as well, with the winds remaining above 15 miles an hour. So just let's play this out, PrecisionCast. This is going to tell the tale. This shows some wet snow that won't really accumulate, but where could it accumulate? Some of the higher elevations in Lebanon County, maybe up into Schuylkill County, Tower City. As we look over here, it could accumulate in the Laurel Highlands on Friday, and of course northeastern Pennsylvania as well. So this is something we have to watch closely, because it would not surprise me if we get a steady wet snow at times on Friday, mixing in with some of the rain from this low. So after that, Saturday, the low still lingers, cloudy, maybe showers. And then next week, now it's interesting. One of our long-range models continues to show a stalled frontal boundary, bringing us rain most of next week. The European here kind of keeps us dry but cloudy with some lake effect snow showers. So it's something we'll be tracking as well. We remain mild today, and after that, temperatures do dip below average. Look at Friday, only 43 degrees, and we have to watch for that wet snow. So today, hard to believe we're talking about wet snow when it's 63, but we are. That's the cold front's job, is to bring in the colder air. It will do so tonight. Rain and windy, maybe a rumble of thunder. Tomorrow, only 49. Some stray showers tomorrow, otherwise still blustery and mostly cloudy. Rain and snow on Friday. 43 degrees now. We'll keep you posted on that, and we'll certainly fine-tune that forecast as we look toward the end of the week. But this is going to be a more active pattern than we've seen, and the good news is we have needed this moisture, so we're going to get it.
I have plans to drive north on Friday, though. I might have to chat with you in the commercial.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, but I think, it's going to be a wet snow, but we don't want anybody to be caught off guard.
Exactly. First one of the season always hits different, too.
Especially in November, yes, indeed.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Brett. We'll be right back.